One nuclear weapon.
Welcome to Global Update. This is that program that keeps you abreast of happenings from around the world in the course of the week under review. It is also your source for the latest insights and developments shaping our world, and in today's episode, we will spotlight significant national celebrations and milestones of three key nations. Now, the Chinese Embassy in Nigeria marks its National Day with festivities that highlighted the deepening ties between both Nigeria and China. Malaysia also marked its National Day, reflecting on the progress and diplomatic connections it has achieved across the globe, especially its ties with Nigeria. And also, we will bring to you the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation, ITEC, a program that it also marks its year of success in training citizens from many nations, which include Nigeria, and its contributions to global development and cooperation. Stay tuned as we explore these events and their broader impacts. We'll also bring trending stories from around the globe in the next half an hour. I am Patricia Asamiluba. Always a pleasure to have you on the program. Do hold on, and I'll be back in a moment. As the Chinese Embassy in Nigeria plays host to members of the diplomatic corps, top government officials, family, and friends of the Chinese community in a reception marking the 75th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China. Ambassador Yu Denghai took time out to express his gratitude to the Chinese Embassy's distinguished guests and supporters of China's modernization and China-Nigeria relations. He noted that the historical progress China has made under the leadership of the Communist Party, especially in eradicating poverty and fostering economic development, positioning China as a global economic driver.
Since the establishment of diplomatic relations in 1971, China and Nigeria have been enjoying a long-standing friendship with strengthened high-level engagements, consolidated political mutual trust, deepened people-to-people exchanges, and fruitful outcomes of practical cooperation. China-Nigeria high-level relations always stand at the forefront of China-Africa cooperation. Nigeria remains China's largest engineering contracting market, the second largest export market, and the third largest trading partner and a main investment destination in Africa.
Ambassador Yu emphasized China's ongoing journey towards modernization and its global contributions through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative and the Global Development Initiative. He highlighted China's role as a builder of world peace and a contributor to global development, referencing the recent Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, FOCAC, and the successes achieved during President Bola Tinubu's state visit to China. He further praised the long-standing relations between China and Nigeria, noting the country's strong cooperation in areas such as trade, infrastructure, and investment.
In 2023, the trade volume between our two countries reached $22.5 billion. Our practical cooperation has achieved fruitful results in areas such as infrastructure, investment, trade, agriculture, and green economy, covering projects for the aviation, on the land, and in the sea. The projects have brought tangible benefits to both Chinese and the Nigerian people and provided concrete support for Nigerian social and economic development.
He underscored the importance of the newly upgraded China-Nigeria Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, which aims to deepen collaboration and foster development through projects in infrastructure, green economy, and technology.
Lately, I accompanied President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his first state visit to China and his attendance at the FOCAC summit. And the visit was a great success. The two sides exchanged on a wide range of issues and achieved much mutual understandings.
Speaker, House of Representatives Abbas Tajuddin expressed pleasure in joining the celebration as he highlighted China's transformation since 1949, becoming a global economic power through visionary leadership. Tajuddin applauded the contributions of China to global socio-economic and technological advancements.
This occasion not only marks a momentous achievement for China, but also serves as an opportunity for us to reflect on the remarkable progress that this great nation has made over the decades. Since its founding in 1949, China has undergone transformative changes that have propelled it into a position of global prominence. The strides made in economic development, technological innovation, and social progress are nothing short of extraordinary. From being a largely agrarian society to becoming the second largest economy in the world, indeed, China's journey is a testament to resilience and visionary leadership.
He emphasized the strong partnership between Nigeria and China, particularly in infrastructure, trade, and education, noting China's vital role in Nigeria's development. Tajuddin Abbas mentioned the recent Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, FOCAC, and the agreements that boost energy and technology transfer.
Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, held a few weeks ago, stand as a beacon of hope for our continued collaboration. The agreements reached during this forum with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signify a renewed commitment to strengthening our bilateral ties. These agreements will pave the way for further investments in critical areas such as energy, production, technology transfer, areas that are vital for Nigeria's sustainable development.
The Speaker also underscored the importance of legislative collaboration, announcing that Nigeria's House of Representatives, through the China-Nigeria Parliamentary Friendship Group, will explore further opportunities for cooperation.
The National People's Congress, NPC, has demonstrated how a robust legislative framework can serve as an instrument for national development. By fostering a collaborative relationship with this esteemed body, we can exchange ideas and best practices that will enhance our legislative processes. The success story of China is not merely one of economic prowess, it is also a testament to the power of effective governance and legislative action in driving national progress. In this regard, I'm pleased to announce that the House of Representatives will be actively engaging through our China-Nigeria Parliamentary Friendship Group. This initiative aims to explore various areas of collaboration and cooperation, focusing on sectors such as trade, technology transfer, infrastructure development.
The Speaker, in his final notes, congratulated China on its achievements and reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to enhancing bilateral ties.
We are therefore proud to rejoice and associate with the People's Republic of China at this fascinating period of national commemorative ceremonies. As we celebrate this anniversary, we must also acknowledge the deepening relationship between Nigeria and China, a partnership built on mutual respect and shared aspirations. Our two nations have enjoyed fruitful cooperation across various sectors, including trade, education, healthcare, and infrastructural development. The support that China has extended towards Nigeria's infrastructural projects has been invaluable. Initiatives such as the construction of railways and roads have not only enhanced connectivity within Nigeria, but have also fostered economic growth and job creation.
The day wouldn't have been complete without the usual custom known with the Chinese people. Let's now take a breather here and I'll be back in a moment. Do stay tuned.
From the creeks of the Niger Delta to the breathtaking scenery of the plateau, in noonday and nighttime, we set out to bring to you captivating stories that evoke your emotions. For fascinating documentaries and reports on day-to-day issues with expert analysis, tune in to NTA News 24, DSTV Channel 419, GoTV Channel 26, StarTimes Channel 101 and 433, and Free TV Channel 703.
Thanks for holding on with us on NTA News 24. This is Global Update, that program that brings you happenings from around the world that had their rounds in the course of the week. And moving on, we have the celebration of another milestone by the Indian Embassy in Nigeria, where the Indian High Commissioner re-emphasizes India's commitment to providing a platform to improve development and promote trade and investment opportunities in Nigeria. Now, Stephen Lenoy Nwakolo has more for this on the ITEC Day.
The Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation, ITEC, is aimed at building cooperation and partnership with Nigeria and other countries of the world for a mutual benefit in the various fields of human endeavor. The Indian High Commissioner to Nigeria, in his remarks, says ITEC dates back to 1964 and it addresses the needs of developing countries, including Nigeria, stressing that it is one of the oldest institutionalized arrangements for international capacity building.
The commitment of Government of India for upgrading the skills of all our friends along in the global south is certainly there, and we would continue to help and go along with the journey with you.
Representative of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, told the alumni and other guests that ITEC is a testament of Nigeria's strong bilateral relations with the Indian government.
I extend my gratitude to the government of India for the commitment to capacity building in Nigeria. ITEC program has empowered Nigerians of various categories with skills and knowledge.
ITEC has empowered me to look beyond my immediate environment and think on a larger, more impactful scale. I stand here as an example of what ITEC means for the broader international community. India, through this initiative, has proven to be a true partner to developing nations like Nigeria.
So India is a place to be, and when you look at them in every area, you will know indeed there's no mistake in having good economic relationship and some military ties with India.
The training was for postal officers. It was a very beautiful experience, so full of knowledge, and India was very accommodative. We enjoyed ourselves.
The event was interspersed with music performances led by Ado Abdulkadri. Indian Technical and Economic Corporation, ITEC, which started in 1979 in Nigeria, is the leading capacity building platforms of the Ministry of External Affairs, and it has spread to more than 160 countries of the world.
Thank you, Steve, for that contribution for Global Update. And moving on, we have the report that has to do with the Malaysian embassy, where Suleiman Abdul Wahab brought to us the report saying that the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Maitama Tuga, joined the Malaysians in celebrating their 67th Independence Day, acknowledging their unwavering commitment to strengthening bilateral relations between the two countries. He reports that this year's theme was tagged Deep and Multifaceted Vision for the Nations, highlighting the ideals of a progressive, inclusive, and compassionate society, while celebrating the spirit of independence that has shaped Malaysia's identity.
Komited untuk mencapai visi menjadi turntable, water tanker.
The road to freedom in any nation is not an easy one. It often begins with conflicts, code wars, or revolutionary struggles. In 1957, Malaysians gained independence from Britain, and in every year, its citizens across the globe celebrate the victory. Here in Nigeria, the Malaysian ambassador to Nigeria, Ayub Omar, led Malaysians nationals and friends of the host nation with over 50 ambassadors in attendance to mark the occasion. He noted that among over 190 countries in the world, Nigeria is Malaysia's 37th trading partner and 4th in Africa.
Last year to 2023, we have about 956 million US dollar bilateral trade between Malaysia and Nigeria. And the 50% of our export to Nigeria is our palm oil and palm-related palm products.
There are vast opportunities for us to further explore synergies in agro-industry, biotechnology, and renewable energy.
Based on what they have, they do a lot of international training for most of our public leaders. And that's why we want to benefit from such by having them on board.
Malaysia and Nigeria are exploring opportunities in various sectors, including trade, tourism, and technology. The collaborative initiatives aim to enhance economic cooperation, providing mutual benefits for both nations.
And we were members of the D8. And not just that, a lot of Nigerian students are in Malaysia.
In addition to education, Malaysia continues to be preferred destination for Nigerian students, with a record 3,386 Nigerians currently enrolled in tertiary institutions, alongside about 160 government officials.
Thank you so much for that, Suleiman. Let's take some other developments on the global scene that made the rounds in the course of the week.
Oftentimes, when some of us think of China, we think of our favorite kung fu characters. But there's more to China than just martial arts, and the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival proves just that. From cultural displays to artworks, cuisine, and even fashion, the Chinese heritage on display was certainly not in short supply.
The anniversary decided to elevate the relationship between the two countries to the comprehensive strategic cooperation partnership and build a high-level China Nigerian community with a sharing future. In simple words, China would like to share experience, help each other to develop together with all African countries.
同理念的具体体现。
The coincidental timing of our celebrations today remind us amidst our diversity, we find common ground where mutual respect, support flourish. It is a beautiful acknowledgement that both nations with deep historical root and ambition for the future can come together to enrich each other's cultural landscape.
I had a chat with some Nigerians who had never celebrated or been part of the festival before, and their responses were very endearing.
Actually, this is my first time of coming here, and my friend brought me here. I love it, like I really love it here. And you know, I buy from them, and I've been willing to go to their country, and I know one day in the future I will be in their country. I love their art, I love their food, I love their kung fu, I love everything they display today, and I wish I will come next time when they do this thing again.
It's my first time coming for this kind of events. I'm on the Chinese culture and all of that, and I must really say this event was more, I would call it expository. It gave me more insights. First-hand more insight about China and the culture and their food. Surprisingly, I got to taste some of them, their confectionaries and all of their snacks, and it was nice.
This should be my second time coming to a Chinese event, and it was wholesome. I bet you the culture, it was giving voodoo at some point, like the man then was scared, didn't it? But at the end of the day, we really had fun. We actually do wish that it continued. Best believe this was a worthwhile experience.
And what is a Chinese cultural event without a show of Chinese Shaolin Kung Fu?
And that brings us to the end of this episode of Global Update. I hope you found the package enlightening and informative. Let's do this again, same time, same station on NTA News 24. I remain Patricia A. Samiluwa, wishing you a wonderful day ahead. Stay informed and stay connected as I hope to see you next time.